What's up, Dragon Nation? I'm Rich with Dragon Nation Gaming. Welcome back to Space Engineers. Last episode, we were building a silo for a rocket to get ourselves into space. I did some building on my own, actually a lot of building, but then I realized it's not going to work out. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get into space. I already got the rocket built, just something temporary that I just threw together real quick to get us into space. And I got some other stuff set up, but the issue is what we're trying to do is we're trying to build a sleeper base. What a sleeper base is kind of like a sleeper car. It looks like a piece of crap, but under the exterior, it's a powerhouse. But there's a few things I have to do in order to get that to work, which means I need resources. I need a lot of resources. So we're going to go ahead and show some of the stuff that, well, some of the ideas that I have, some of the stuff that I built, so you guys can see what's rattling around in my head. And then later on, when we get more resources, we can build it a little bit better. Let's go ahead and get this started. Alright, so first off, I finished the doors. As you can see, I changed things up a little bit. I got rid of the O2 generators. I was having a few issues and I wasn't really happy with it. Somebody said in the comments, which was actually a really good idea or a really good point, is having the O2 generators on the outside was probably a bad idea because most of the time people don't put O2 generators on the outside. They try to hide them. And it was a really good point. And it also helped me out a little bit. So I got rid of the O2 generators. And as you can see, you can still see the door. But it is kind of difficult to see if you're just flying by. You just take a glance and say, oh, it's just a platform. But yeah, with the O2 generators, it was causing a few issues. A little bit with the collision. So we got the door closed. Down inside is the rocket we're going to use to get up into space today. But let's go ahead and get in there and see if we can't get this thing to work. Now I used some of the new there's the new hydrogen tanks, which are the small ones, and I've never used them before, so I figured might as well go ahead and give it a shot. Now the thing it used to be was a hydrogen tank is pretty damn big and holds a whole lot of hydrogen. It was a lot more than I actually needed. So what I did was I tried doing about half the hydrogen with the small hydrogen tanks. So that way I could make the whole thing 3x3 and still have room for the hydrogen engines. Also, as you can see, I added a bunch of O2 generators right here. This is temporary until we get the main base done. I needed to fill up those hydrogen tanks. And let me go ahead and make sure we're full on power and everything. So the first idea I had was I need a way of getting into the silo that is not obvious. So what I did was I made an elevator, but kind of hid it a little bit. Now it is in view of the camera, but it's kind of hidden. So it's right over here. It's that block. The issue is the button is the only way I have now of getting it. Oh yeah, I'm moving. Of getting down in the elevator or getting the elevator down to the silo. I'm gonna have to figure something out for that, something I can hide. It's probably gonna be a sensor, but I have to figure out how exactly I want to set that sensor up. But yeah, let's go ahead and use the elevator real quick. Ah, damn it. See, it's not very It's not extremely reliable. There we go. So a few sparks, but it is working out pretty good. It's not getting... the collisions are not stopping the elevator or anything. It's going down pretty good. And then we have our hallway, which goes to a rocket. Let's go ahead and bring that up so that way it's not obvious. The sensor I'll set up so this will go up automatically once I'm off the elevator. And this actually took me 2 pistons. And it lined up perfectly. We just have a straight shot to the cockpit. So let me turn off the lights. And I kind of like the ominous glow of these lights right here. It looks pretty cool. But I'll try to figure out a way of making this look a little bit better. Just black boxes doesn't look all that great. Right here we have the rotary airlocks. Now I will build an actual airlock at some point. I just put this in here temporarily. Like I said, once we get more resources, I'll go ahead and build this a little bit better. And there's our rocket. It's not the best design, it really isn't. The only way this thing is actually connected to the base is with that connector right there. It's holding the whole thing up. So down here, we have the small hydrogen tanks. There are 5 right here. Then I have the conveyor junctions, and then another 5. Now I'm not sure if that's going to be enough hydrogen. We're going to have to find out. I do have an O2 generator right there, which will give us a little bit more, but just one O2 generator I don't think is going to be enough. So we'll have to see how this thing works out. So we have 4 small thrusters, which are going to propel us upwards. Hopefully, that should be enough thrust. Or at least I hope. We'll have to see. So the hydrogen tanks are full. It took quite some time to fill those up. We got ourselves a connector, 2 small cargo containers on either side, which are connected to the forward-facing thrusters. So we do have thrusters in every direction. We also have that one, which it faces that way, that way, that way, and that way. So they're pointing in every single direction. So this is not something I'm going to put on the Steam Workshop. It is ugly. Yeah, it's definitely not great. We also got a gyro next to or by the cargo containers. We got a survival kit, which is connected to the O2 generator. And then we got ourselves a cockpit, and for power, we got a battery. I need to take that off for recharge. And auto. There we go. So, yeah, it was, I was actually grabbing power from that battery, so I wouldn't put it on recharge, so that way it wouldn't do that. So I don't have everything set up on toolbars yet. I'm gonna have to do that really quick. But I think we're ready to go. I'm kind of procrastinating because I'm kind of worried this is not gonna work. All right, so actually, let's test this out. I need to make sure we can get into the cockpit from the airlock. I'll build an actual airlock at some point. Yes, I can. So now we're looking straight up at the doors. I need to go ahead and get those open. Like I said, I don't have anything set up yet. So I need to go ahead and go to the right pistons. So we have pistons close. Oh, nope, wrong ones, wrong ones. I need to bring it down first. Piston raise. There we go. Now I can do the pistons close. And there we are. I need to check something real quick because there was an issue the other day where, oh, it's not doing it anymore. Yeah, anytime I tried to come out of the silo, I don't know what was going on, but the camera was freaking out anytime I got to where the doors are. But as you can see, I did finish it. We got these right here, which are the ramps for the conveyor junction. It really does help keeping the collision low and getting the door where it needs to be so that the whole thing closes to come up to the edge. And it works pretty well. So yeah, there's a top look at the ugly duckling. I don't know. I have to figure out a name for this thing. All right, next thing we need to do is we need to go ahead and find the thrusters. We need to turn those on. Nope, that's just the bottom one, so I can set up the... All right, let's turn those on real quick. Ooh, okay. No shaking. Please, no shaking. All right, next thing I need to do is we need to find the correct... Oh, shit. Oh, I think it's this one. I might have spelled umbilical wrong. Maybe. All right, let's unlock. And then I need the... Oh, shit, I can't because the piston's not connected. Yeah, I need to get that set up on a... Yeah, I need to get that set up on a timer and stuff, too. All right, let's go ahead and turn that connector off. And now I need to find the right piston. I don't think I even named it. And reverse. So right now the only thing holding this thing up are the thrusters, which are doing a pretty good job. Alright, now what we need is go into G, go to groups, and this right here, the thrust, these are the thrusters for acceleration. So increase thrust override and decrease thrust override. And I think we're ready to go. Let's go ahead and give this a shot. So forward. Oh, yeah, we definitely have enough thrust. All right, let's go ahead and check the override so that way we're not wasting hydrogen. And it looks like the thrusters... Hold on, let's go into third person. Yeah, my forward-facing thrusters are also screwing up too. Alright, so what we're doing is we're watching the velocity. And it's going up, but slowly. And when it starts to go up really fast, then we'll go ahead and switch it over. I need to find those forward-facing thrusters. Hold on. Because they're... Is it... Nope, not that one. Backward, forward... Yeah, the ones that say backwards. I need to turn those off. I don't know if they're using up fuel, but just in case. And we could go ahead and slow down just a little bit. Oh, now we're starting to lose velocity, so let's go up one more. Raise the thrust override. We're also keeping an eye on our hydrogen. It looks like we're still at 99% hydrogen. So yeah, even this might be too much. Alright, let's go down a little bit more. Okay. Oh no, that's wrong way. My bad. Alright, there we go. Now we're losing velocity, so go up one more. And we're just waiting until we get out of the gravity field of the planet. So if we go ahead, look around, we can look... I'm just going to call it the flying brick. Because that's what it looks like. It is an ugly machine. But it works. So that's all that matters. Alright, let's check the velocity. Nope, we'll need to go up a little bit more. So right now the planet's gravity is at 0.15. Means we're getting up there. We still got a little ways to go. So the thing is while I was building some of the stuff I was building, the elevator, this piece of crap, finishing up the silo, I realized that with all that connected, if somebody came up to my base and went into the control panel, they would know that all this was there because it showed up in the control panel. So what I gotta do is I gotta figure something out for splitting all that to get separate the hidden base and the surface base. Once I get that all figured out, then I can get everything built. But that's going to take a lot of work. It's going to take a lot of resources. And to be honest, I'm really tired of mining on the planet. Alright, so we got our first asteroid, which is... Wow, that's actually pretty close. What are we at? We're at 0.6 gravity. We're getting there. And we are losing velocity. Let's go ahead and raise that a little bit more. So I think that asteroid right there might be perfect. That was actually pretty good. Oh, yeah, we're out of gravity. So let's go ahead and disable the thrust override. Go ahead and turn. I need to turn those thrusters on. Hold on. So backward, backward, on. There we go. But yeah, I think what I'm going to do, we have plenty of hydrogen, man. Maybe the O2 generator by itself is enough to get me up into space. That's actually kind of cool. I should have put a detector on this thing, but unfortunately I didn't. You know what else I did not grab? I didn't grab any resources. I completely forgot. So yeah, if I had a detector on this thing, I could actually use this. I mean, we got plenty of fuel. I could have used this to go around some of the asteroids and try to find some resources. But unfortunately, I didn't think ahead. So we got everything we need, pretty much. We got a cockpit, of course. A connector if we need to connect anything up. Survival kit. Some cargo space, 2 small cargo containers. O2 generator, and a battery for power. Pretty much all we need. And it didn't take too long to get up here either. So, I'm happy. It's definitely not the greatest design, but it worked. I'm happy. Alright, let's go ahead and get a little bit closer. So, since I didn't bring any resources with me, we're going to have to pretty much start over. So the first thing I want to do, oh crap, I don't have any iron either. Would be nice if I had a landing gear on that as well. Landing gear would be too big though. If I had a landing gear on this thing, I could lock it to the asteroid and turn off all the thrusters. So that way I'm not using up the ice. But I might be able to turn them off right now. And this thing hopefully will not move. If it does move, I could jump in it real quick, turn on the thrusters for the back since they are on the toolbar. But yeah, there she is. Alright, let me go ahead and check the ice real quick. How much ice do I have left? Probably none. Oh, no, it's not 3 E's in ice. Nope, I'm completely out of ice. Well, we're going to have to get some stuff started. So first thing I want to do is figure out where we're going to build a base. What I would like to do, actually, this is a pretty good spot. Yeah, this is actually a nice spot. So I do want a view of our Mars and our base. Also, let me go ahead and get rid of the GPSs that I have. I forgot one. I forgot the ice. And we'll keep the one for home. That will let us know where we need to go. So, we're not too far away from our base. So what I could do, at some point I do need to get resources down to the planet. What I could do is I could set up like a rail cannon, which will shoot cargo containers that have parachutes to get down to the planet. But I've never tried parachutes on Mars. So we'll have to see if that will all work out. Alright, first things first though, we need to go ahead and grab some resources. We need to hurry this up. How much time do I have on the battery? 3 days. That's without anything running. So I'm not processing anything yet. When the survival kit is kicked on and is processing, then yeah, we're gonna use up power a little bit faster. But first things first, since we're going to go ahead and build a platform here, what I need to do is, if we're going to use solar panels to start out with, which we are going to use, I need to go ahead and try to align the base as best I can to the sun. Now, with the solar panels, it might be the only time I actually use a mod or a script. Do I have, hold on, do I have... Oh, they are in here. Cool. I love these rotors. They're cool. So I'm definitely going to use those. So I'm going to try to line up the platform with this asteroid and point it towards where the sun is going to be. I also want it facing towards Mars. So I think all I have to do is kind of point it like that. Nope. A little less. Come on. There you go. And then point it straight down at home. That might be pretty good. I like that right there. Alright, so first things first, I gotta make a hole. What I gotta do is I have to get a ton of stone. Now, the best way to do that is not to try to get stone directly on the surface. What you want to do is you want to go ahead and dig in with the right mouse button and make kind of like an L shape. So that way you can make like a net, a trap for the stone so it doesn't float away. We just need to go, let's go right here. This will be fine. So yeah, we're just going to go down a little bit. And then I'm going to go ahead and cut to the right, making that L shape. There we go. And now I could go ahead and make myself a cavern. Now, watch. Let me show you. Take a bit of stone. As you can see, the stone gets stuck in here and it doesn't float off into space. So it leaves it there for us to pick up. But yeah, I need to go ahead and collect a lot of stone. But first, let's go ahead and go to the survival kit. Go to production and let's get this stone started. So we're going to hold down Control Shift and left click, telling it to go ahead and process 1,000 gravel. But yeah, I got a little bit of mining in my future. Alright, I'm just loading up on oxygen and everything. There we go. I went ahead and processed all the resources I need. You forget just how slow basic refinery and basic assembler are, or the survival kit is, compared to a refinery and an assembler, the actual ones. It's taken forever, especially on this server, since we have, I guess he has stuff lowered, because it's taken a really long time to get all this stuff processed. But I think I have everything I need. Yeah, it looks like it. And we still have a bunch of stone to process, but this should be enough to get me a basic refinery and a basic assembler to make things a little bit faster. So actually, let me go in and grab those real quick. And I think that's everything I need, hopefully. I guess we're about to find out. So I could put that stuff on the platform, but I'm not going to worry about it right now. We're going to put it on the ship. So basic refinery. And on the other side, we'll go ahead and put a basic assembler. So yeah, the design of this thing was actually pretty good. It leaves room for expansion, which is usually very important in space engineers because you are always expanding. Looks like it, I was right. It is going to be enough. Awesome. Alright, so now the refinery is going to help make that a little bit faster. Now with the regular assembler, I can go ahead and build batteries and stuff because we need to dig out this hole right here. I made a 5x5, just the platform, so that way we can fit our little ship right here into it. I just need a place to hide it. I don't want it hanging out here where meteors and everything else can get to it. I think they turned the meteors off on this this server. Because, yeah, I haven't seen meteors in a really long time. Alright, let's go ahead and get this guy out of the way. So, we need to turn the thrusters back on. That noise. Swear to God. Alright, now we need to go ahead and just scoot this over a little bit. Right there should be good enough. Yeah, that should be fine. Nope, let's go one more. Just a little bit. Alright, let's go ahead and turn those thrusters back off. I probably should have put all this on the toolbar, but I didn't. So, we're stuck with it. So the next thing I need to do is we're going to do the same thing we did on the planet. I'm going to go ahead and build a piston with a drill platform that just goes down. Now, as far as the length, one piston is 4 blocks. I need this thing to be completely hidden. So I'm thinking maybe 2 deep. Then we'll need, I need to make sure there's enough space so we're not hitting anything in the back or the front. So I'll leave a gap of 2, so 1 block there and then another block, and then that's where the ship will start. Then we need another gap in the back, so that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 blocks deep. Which means, shit. I'm gonna need 3 pistons. Yeah, this is gonna have to be 3 pistons high. But I need the resources. This is gonna take forever. But yeah, let me go ahead and get all those resources together. I need to figure out what it takes to make a piston. And then we'll go ahead and make... Yeah, I'm gonna need 6. We'll make 6 of them. So this is everything. Actually, it's not a lot. But yeah, I'll get all this ready. I also need to worry about the drills as well. So drill. And then I'm also going to need conveyors. Oh, steel plates are going to be an issue. But yeah, at least now we have a basic assembler, so it'll be a lot faster. So let me go ahead and get all the resources done. Conveyors are also going to be an issue, just a little bit. But yeah, let me go ahead and get all this done, and then we'll see what we have to do to get this thing dug out.
Inventory full.
Alright, so I think I got everything produced. I'm just grabbing a little bit more stone. I don't think I showed you guys the hole. Let me grab that. So that way we don't have a ton of stuff floating around. So with the survival kit and the basic refinery, this is how much I needed to dig out in order to get the resources to build everything. Didn't take that long. The elite drill is really efficient and really fast at getting this stuff done. It's amazing just how much different. They've changed a lot of stuff in this game, man. Alright, so what we're gonna need is, let's go ahead and grab a bunch of steel plates. Holy shit, that was a big ass lag spike. Did somebody join? No. That was a huge lag spike. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to go ahead and set up the pistons and the drills. So what I need to do is we have our platform, which is about even with the stone. It's a little bit lower. That's alright. And then what we need to do is make room for the drills. They are 3 blocks long. Then we had the 3 pistons. So one piston, 2 pistons, 3 pistons. And then I'm gonna hang this thing down. So we need to come out to the center, come one more up and then come out to the center. Which I think, wait a second. 1, 3, 5. Yep, that should be the center. At least I hope. I guess we'll find out. Alright, then we can go ahead and put down the pistons. Oh, you know what I forgot about? I forgot about batteries. I'm gonna need a battery for this. I completely forgot to get the resources started on that. Awesome. More delays. Alright, but we can at least get this done. So I need to come there, so 3, 5. 5. Oh, I can't oh, it is too low. Oh, the piston heads, that's right. Alright, so I'm gonna have to take out my handy dandy drill and drill out just a little bit. So that way we can place, come on, there you go. Yeah, audio bug. I can't hear the drilling. There it is. Alright, it changed its mind. Alright, now I should have, maybe? Right here. Now I should have enough room to get those drills in. All right, 5 by 5. So I'm probably gonna have to get rid of these blocks, but I think we should be okay as long as this block is not in the ground. Hold on. I need to, that's gonna suck. Hold on. I need to, there you go. Now it is in the ground. Just in case I do have to get rid of those blocks with the collision. We should be fine. Oh, and I need the drills on this side as well. So not only will this get me a bunch of stone to process, it will also get that whole dugout as well. Now what I need to do is I need to get everything welded up. Which shouldn't take too long. I should have all the resources except for the resources I need for the battery. But it is going to take a little bit of time. So let me go ahead and get those welded up real quick. Alright, now it's time to see this thing work. Double check, make sure I got everything welded up. I think we're good. Alright, let's see if we can get through. Actually, there's the battery. Let me go ahead and take the pistons and put them on shared inertia tensor. There we go. Now the drills. Turn them all on. It took so long to get all this built. If it blows up, I'm not going to be happy. But let's go ahead and do this. Alright, now the pistons, we're going to go ahead and lower the speed. Velocity, let's say 0.075. Now let's say 0.5. 0.05. Alright, there we go. Now the question is it going to get past those blocks? Might be going just a little too fast for the drills to cut through the stone, but I think we're okay. So yeah, this system over here, I've run out of oxygen. So what I have in my bottle right now, that's what we're going with. So hopefully I'll be able to find some ice before I run out. But I want to get a base built so that way I can hide this thing. We might also have enough resources. No. I gotta find platinum. Yeah. I guess the first thing I need to go do is go searching for some of the resources I'm gonna need. But with all the stone we're getting from this... Oh yeah. That's gonna be a lot of stone. From all the stone we're getting from this, we'll be able to build a decent sized base with just the regular stuff. Now, in order to get a regular refinery and a regular assembler, I'm going to need cobalt to build the metal grids. So the first thing I need to do is go out and try to find that cobalt. But we need to get this hole dug, and then I got to go ahead and break this all down. But at least we could go ahead and reuse the resources. One thing I did want to check real quick. They do have a fluid power cell. It's a mod that they added to the server, but I'm not sure. Yeah, it looks like silver it's going to take. I don't know how good it is. I have no idea, but that's something I want to test out and see how well it works. All right, let me see. Battery, it's this one right here, fluid battery. Does it really? It kind of looks different, but it looks like it also works as a conveyor. Battery that could be recharged or refilled using energized fluid. Huh. That's kind of weird. Alright, we're getting there. We're more than a third done. And then we should go ahead. We should be able to put this ship inside and kind of hide it. I'll also go ahead and get some of the walls done. With the steel plates we're going to get back from all those drills, I should be able to finish a little bit of a tunnel. But yeah, then the next thing we need to work on is a regular refinery and a regular assembler. But like I said, I gotta find cobalt. So I guess the next thing we're gonna be doing in the next episode is we're gonna go find some resources. I'm not gonna make you guys watch all this. This is gonna get boring. But it looks like it works pretty well. And it also backs me up a little bit from the blocks, so that way I can go ahead and place the next set of blocks. Perfect. See, how many resources did I have? Yeah, it looks like I used everything. So I did add correctly. I was kind of worried that I didn't add correctly. But yeah, I still have a bunch of steel plates. So we should have enough to go ahead and finish off this tunnel at least. But anyways, so we also got a bunch of stone. Next episode, what we need to do is we need to go find cobalt at least. But yeah, that'll have to wait till next episode. Until then, make sure to like and subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.